Hey, hello, welcome back to another video. So, recently I've been going through a little bit of a speed puzzling slump. If you've been to this channel before, you know I'm pretty into speed puzzling. I participate in online competitions, but since participating in Worlds last year, I have experienced kind of a slump. So let's talk about it. Alright, so because World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship was such a huge high, when I get back, I kind of still kept puzzling quite a bit, especially because I had all those Worlds puzzles to do that I brought home. But after that, basically when Christmas hit, I wasn't puzzling for like a whole month. And then what happened basically, because once you don't puzzle often or regularly, it just feels like you lose your skill. Or at least that's how I felt, because I was still participating in online competitions and I felt like I was getting a bit slower and slower and slower because I wasn't practicing. I only did the competitions. As a result of that, basically, I didn't want to do my new puzzles, and they had been sitting around for months. Because I was thinking, because I'm not practicing, I'm getting worse, which means that I will have worse first time on these puzzles. And so I just didn't want to do them. Because I was like, I need to practice up just to have that better first time result. Anyways, that's no way to think, because doing puzzles for the first time is like real thrill. I really love it. The problem is that it's kind of like an expensive hobby, so I don't have that many new puzzles. But I had these 4 puzzles. They had been around for months, and some of these I think I had for 6 months. And I didn't have time to do them before Worlds because it was working and then practicing and then so on and so forth. And when I got back, I was just doing the Worlds puzzles. And then these guys kind of got left behind. And then, of course, the Christmas came and I got into slump, and I didn't want to do them because it's like I was saving them for a special occasion. So anyways, today's video is about me finally trying to break through my slump. And let's see how I did on these 4 puzzles. Alright, so the first puzzle I did was this guy. It's sweets or candies, an educa puzzle. The name is Sweet Party Collage. So this is the puzzle, this is the image. Now, I had seen similar puzzles as this one, and lots of people getting really good results on this. So also it's kind of busy, but in a different way. You have little sections. So I thought, you know what, this could be a good practice because I'm very, very bad with busy puzzles. So I thought this would be great practice. And I started, basically I always start with the colors that stand out the most, and in this case I think the edge wasn't too bad. Now, problem with Educa puzzles is their piece cut, where they're kind of crumbly. They don't stick together very well, and they have those pieces that connect, but they don't interconnect. And also another thing I was trying again, because since I got back from Worlds, but I still puzzled. But then when Christmas hit, what I started doing is just puzzling sitting down, because previously to that, I saw all the fast people's puzzle standing up, so I was doing the same. But so I decided maybe I need to practice sitting down, because my back was, after Worlds, was in shambles. Anyways, so I thought I will get back into puzzling standing up. Maybe that's what gives me the speed, because it's like the sense of urgency. And that's what I did for this puzzle. I was standing up to see if I can get up better first time than, let's say, I would normally do. It's hard to compare, the first completions anyways. This puzzle was quite tricky, actually. It wasn't as easy. My final time was 1 hour, 8 minutes and 20 seconds on this. It's okay. It's okay, but like, this is not gonna get... Basically what I'm thinking is like, this kind of times on these relatively easy puzzles, I don't think this was a very hard puzzle, is not gonna get me through the qualifying round even in Worlds next year, well, this year. So yeah, not super amazing. Right, then the next puzzle, we have Summer Pieces by Alejandro Clemente Leon. If you don't know who that is, he was a twice world champion in World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship, 2022 and 2023 champion. And It's Ole Puzzles brand. This is the brand that I think he came up with another person. They have two puzzles. I only bought this one, and I was too shy to ask him to sign it. So I don't have a signature. I mean, I know he's a very kind person. I think loads of people got signatures, pictures, so on, but I was like, I feel too self-conscious, so I didn't do it. Anyways, this puzzle is freaking amazing. If you are kind of in a slump like me and you need a little pick-me-up, which basically means breaking your personal best on the first completion, this is the puzzle for you. It is really, really good. I beat my personal best by, I think, 2 minutes on the first completion on this puzzle. And the previous personal best I had on a cherry puzzy, but I even say it in the, I made a little video about it on Instagram. I even said it in that video. It had a lot of connected pieces, like chunks of 2 pieces connected. And so I feel like that was a bit of a cheating, but not this puzzle. So again, I did it standing up, and this puzzle I had a time of 52 minutes and 50 seconds. The previous time was on that cherry puzzy puzzle, I had 54 minutes and 43 seconds. So I did improve by about 2 minutes my personal best on a 500. So I'm really happy. The thing is, this puzzle is pretty friggin' easy. So I was really hoping on sub 50-minute completion because it was so easy. But then when I hit the sky, actually the sky it was quite tricky, but everything else I thought was very, very nice. So if you want an easy win, completely recommend. Super cool image. It gives you the postcard vibes, because you have so many distinct things on this puzzle, but it's not busy, Busy puzzles is my nemesis, and this one was very, very good. So yeah, absolutely love it. Wholeheartedly recommend. Super happy that I beat my personal best, even though that wouldn't... I mean, maybe with such a time I could qualify out of qualification rounds, but definitely not out of finals. I mean, I feel like this is just my observation. You need to consistently complete puzzles on the first try under 50 minutes to even stand a chance to qualify next year, honestly. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. My chances are not very high. I'm hoping I can train up. So that's why it's very important that I get out of my speed puzzling slump. Right, so the third puzzle I did, again, had been in my to-do pile for a very long time. Is this cherry puzzy called Flower Delivery. And it's this super colorful image. I mean, if you know about cherry puzzy brand, their 500 pieces have only 2 innies and outies, which make it a bit more tricky. But I didn't even think that this puzzle was very hard, even though I completed it in over an hour. But that's just my normal times on first completions, around an hour and 5 minutes. Anyways, so this puzzle is super cute. Just the image. I mean, I love the images of Cherry Puzzy. They're my favorite brand of 500-piece puzzles in terms of images, even though I love Ravensburger, but the aesthetic is so pleasing. Anyway, so this puzzle, I think, personally, I could have had a better time, actually, because from past experience, maybe doing like bicycles and stuff like that, I thought this is gonna be quite difficult. And I was postponing starting to do the bicycle. I was thinking, okay, I will go for the flowers or do this lighter section or this one. But these ones actually this one was kind of hard. This lighter section, because this was light and this was a bit light and then this kind of meshed together. But the bike and the bottom actually were the things that they came together kind of nice and easy. So I feel like I lost probably some time trying to avoid the bike, like make things around the bike. And then when I actually started the bike, I don't think I struggled with it as much as I thought I would. Which is a lesson learned that sometimes you should just go for the things that stand out. Even if you think they might be tricky, they might not be as tricky as you think. And in the end, the hardest part were these flowers, really. The flowers they just kind of feel like so abstract when you see them on the individual pieces. I kind of struggle with these flowers here in the middle. Yeah, and the leaves, I don't know. But overall, I think this was a super cool puzzle. I really loved it. I completed it in 1 hour 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is pretty good time. I think this is pretty good time for this puzzle. I compare myself on my speed puzzling, and if I compare myself with the averages, I was pretty good. I was on the, I'm pretty happy with my time on this puzzle. All right, so remember how I said that I'm pretty bad at busy puzzles? Yeah. So I have this one to prove the point. I mean, this is meant to be hard. It says a challenge puzzle, right? It's meant to be hard, but it's kind of like a double difficulty for me. Not only is this like on the harder side of a puzzles, but it's busy. It's hecking busy. So it's my uber nemesis. I decided, you know what, this is a good time to do this puzzle because why not? I need to practice it, practice busy puzzles, practice finding things fast on the puzzle box. And it's not, my results are not super encouraging. Anyways, so this puzzle, again, I got ages ago. Maybe this one might be the oldest one, except maybe the Educa one. Maybe I even got them in the same purchase, but like this one might be like 6 months, 7 months old in my to-do pile. Intimidating. It's so intimidating, and I really hope to do it in under 90 minutes, but it wasn't meant to be. It's just so busy. I don't know. Anyways, my approach was to go by background color. So the least amount to the most amount. So I started with the pink. Then I did the blue because, some pinks. I did the blue. Blue was the least amount, basically. Then I did the yellow. And then the green. Green took me such a long time. And in terms of like inside the each color section, I was like, okay, what stands out the most? The red bows to me stood out the most. Then the little stars. I'll show you the picture closer. Then the little stars. And I was trying to look at the details, but some of these characters, even inside the each color section, they repeat. So it was such a struggle. I don't know what to say. This puzzle is very, very bad. Busy, I don't know. I struggled so much. I mean, it's cute, right? It's cute. The illustration is actually cute, but my time was 1 hour, 44 minutes and 6 seconds. Obviously, I didn't do this puzzle standing up because that would be insane. Even this flower delivery, I already didn't do standing up, so maybe I could have had a better time, but... And like these 3 puzzles I did in one day, and then this one I did the next day. So yeah, I don't know. This was really difficult. So yeah, what do you guys think? Have you experienced a puzzle slump or speed puzzling slump, or just like, I guess maybe you can call it a burnout, but it's not really burnout. I still like doing puzzles, right? I just feel this sense of kind of like not achieving the best that I could, but it's all a process, right? It's all a spectrum. And actually, what do you guys think about doing puzzles more than once? Do you see doing them the second time like as an improved time on that puzzle? Well, yeah, hopefully this video will encourage you, if you are experiencing the slump as well, to get back into it, because actually doing puzzles for the first time is the best. So yeah, stay safe, and meantime, I'll be puzzling.